Right, so we're back at Mavora Lakes, and I'm just going to head on in. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon now, so what I think is I'm just going to make my way out the end there and hope there's no one at that dock hut, and plan to stay the night in the dock hut, because I think that'll be quite nice. So we will see, we will see. It's a good 10-15 k's I think at least, so it'll take me a while to get up there. A few stops and cameras and mucking around, but we'll get up to the gate and start from there, I think. Well, I think I've passed most of the vehicles on the way out, which is what I was hoping, so I should have the place largely to myself. That's important. Southland Land Rover Club and Southern Trailblazers promote staying on formed tracks. Failure to do so will result in the area being closed. Well, yes. Attention four-wheel drive users. A road exists to Boundary Hut. Access part beyond this is prohibited. Okay, 4 hours walk it reckons, so an hour drive maybe. Coming a bit later in the day with the weather, it's just mint, and I've seen all the other vehicles heading out, so I think might have this place all to myself. It is absolutely stunning up here. I am most definitely staying up this valley for another night. Hopefully there's no one at the hut. I think I'm about halfway there, but you can go further than the hut, up to another hut, Boundary Hut, which, yeah, we'll see what that's like. I may just go to Kerry's hut. We'll find out. I don't know. You see, that's the best part about going on a trip with me, you see, is I've got no plans. I don't know exactly where I'm going to end up So sometimes I'm just as surprised as you are. Yeah. Suzuki, once again, is just going superb. It's just so comfortable and just purring through everything. The only problem with it now being warmed up and the snow melting is the sandflies have come back, and I hate the blighters. Anyway, let's get up towards the hut. I think now that it's opened up again, the track might be a bit easier. That is the main one that everybody seems to be going around, but it looks fine. Have they been going around it for the sake of it, or have they been going around with it because there's a problem with it? All of these look worse to me, especially down the swampy end. Now, this is the stuff that gets tracks closed, people. There's no need for that. Yes, it's swampy. Yes, it looks like it's going to be a trickier line. Woo! Brownie points. Or man points. But to be honest, the main crossing and the second crossing look completely fine. There's no need to be chewing up all the swampy bit. Something stupid about that section of track maybe being a bit easier. That was hard work. That was really hard work. It's not difficult track, it's just a little bit technical and you just got to concentrate on where you're driving. Some of those crossings there was several options, but I don't know why. The main ones never looked too bad. Oh, creek here. So yeah, almost at the hut, less than a K, and I will work out my plans from there. Hut and the bogans have been here, eh? They've torn up all the grass. Seriously guys, this is the shit that's going to get this place closed down, but you're hearing it from everyone, so I don't need to keep harping on about it. But look at that, like, even if that wasn't intentional, there was no need to drive on that, but seeing how it's all strewn about, somebody's just done skids down here. Amazing place like this, and you're going, I don't know. Let's see what the hut's like anyway. We'll go and see what boundary hut's like, eh? I might come back and stay here tonight anyway, but I'll press on a bit more. There's still an hour and a half of daylight. What a stunning place though. 5 or 6 k's. We'll see. We'll see how long it takes me to get there. I might be coming back in the dark, or I might be staying at Boundary Hut. I don't mind staying at Boundary Hut. Picturesque. This is the valley at the top of Mavora Lakes, and that there is the Mavora River flowing down into it. Another 4 k's or so further up here is the Boundary Hut, so I'm going to press on before and try and get there before dark. Slosh across the paddock, so I'm not gonna hold about. I think I'm just gonna put my seatbelt on and go for it, but it doesn't look too soft. It's just slippery. Super slick, bit slippy slidey, but not too bad. I had grip. My tyres were doing what they should be doing, but yeah, wouldn't want to be doing that after a bit of rain or a bit more rain. Well, that was quite a journey to get out here, and it's going to take me a good few hours to get back out again tomorrow, so I think this is it for me for tonight. This is Boundary Hut, and it looks quite nice. It's a poly panel one with an outhouse over there, so it could be me tonight. Looks a bit nicer than the other hut. Dead bits of deer up there though. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, much better. No fireplace though. Alright, just set up, offloading some footage to the hard drive and cooking some sausages for dinner. This is at the Boundary Hut up in the Mavora Lakes park. And that is the view out the window, it's just stunning. There's no heating here in this one, but it is like poly panel, so it should be warm enough anyway. Alright, so I've had dinner, just cleaning up and still copying some footage. I went and set my bed up outside in the Suzuki because I think it's going to be warmer and more comfortable. Like these dock mattresses aren't the greatest, and this is a big room, and I've already been sleeping in the Suzuki and I know it's pretty good, so I'm just going to stick to what I know and sleep outside. It is freezing. It is freezing. Good morning guys. It looks dark still. It still does look pretty dark, but it's 7:30 in the morning. Normally I'd be at work by now. I would have been up for a while, all organised and getting ready to start my day. So I'm going to start my day soon anyway. I think I'm going to boil a jug and just have a coffee and then start heading out, because it's going to take me a good few hours to get back out, even to the main road. Well, not the main, like the Mavora road. So that will be my plan. But oh crikey, it is a chilly one this morning. This is my first actual frost, so I don't know if it's the coldest morning. Yeah, we'll start warming things up soon and scrape this windscreen off so I can actually see where I'm going. So my attempts at coffee aren't going so well. The gas canister keeps freezing, so hopefully I'll manage to get some hot water. Alright, just enjoying my coffee that finally boiled, and then I'm going to start making my way out of here. I am going to clean up some of the rubbish that's been left behind in this hut. I really hate having to deal with other people's rubbish, but somebody has to. And who the heck would leave it just scattered around a hut all the way out here? There's empty beer containers and vodka bottles, and so I will cart that back to town today and see what I can do with it. Find a bin to put it in, because it doesn't need to be out here in the backcountry. Alright, so I filled up a box and a bag of rubbish from inside that hut. So anyway, I'll cart that back to town. I think... Where's my keys? In my pocket. It's time to start warming the car up and getting ready to make a move. Alright guys, well that was Boundary Hut, and it's time for me to get a move on. I'm not going to film too much on the way out because it's the reverse of what I did yesterday. I will have the camera on inside for the interesting bits, but I will see you down the track in a little bit. Nice. I've got shards of ice on the bull bar and up around the tow hook. Yeah. But I mean, those are some of the chunks of ice. Oh, yeah, chunks of ice off this puddle. There's sun over on that side. When I pop round to Mavora, I think there'll be a bit more sun. Thank goodness for the heater. Well, we did it, the Suzuki and I. We've been up to Boundary Hut, which is as far as you can drive up here. Just back out now to the public parking area and the two-wheel drive car park. And, whew, yeah, it was a good bit over 2 hours to make the 16 k's out. And I think I had fun. I think the Suzuki had fun. It's a little bit cleaner, I think, after splashing through all that water. The fuel situation has become a situation. I have got enough to get out, but I don't have enough for anything else. Where are we? There we go. Yeah, so that'll get me to Mossburn. Alrighty, so I guess it's time for me to get back on the road. Got to head into Mossburn and get fuel. That's the first thing. I'll have enough to get there. I have a bit more than I actually thought I did, so that's alright. Just stopped at the roadworks. We're about 3 k's from Mossburn, and that is the fuel situation. So I could really not have cut it any closer. Well, this is Mossburn. There's not much here. That yellow place on the right, Bracken Hall. I've just got an amazing venison pie there. Filled up with fuel, found somewhere to get rid of all the rubbish, and now we're off towards Queenstown. Well, thanks again for watching. The next video in the series sees me somewhat further north, doing some four-wheel driving that's very uniquely South Island. I get to put the Suzuki to the test and find out what some of the weak points are. See you next time on SwampChook Overland. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe.